Okay, please watch this video. Watch this video and give me a few minutes. Let's analyze it. Yeah, okay.
On this calabar, you are law abiding. Igbos, I don't know them. I don't know where they come from. Because I know that if not for British intervention, I would still be selling them the way my father sold them. Now look at you people in Igbo land. Look at how you are dying. Woto. You are talking. You will do video to sell that Elijah has run away. You don't see me? I don't run. Leave me alone. You don't see me? I don't run. On our head, no correct. On our head, no correct. The bill is on, they look for who go finish on her. Look for her everywhere, finish on her. When they see me.
Okay, let's analyze this video. You know, in my last address, where I try to analyze what one Mr. Joey Bokwe said and what he wrote to Omoyele Sowore, where he told Omoyele Sowore to run away from Nnamdi Kanu, that it's Nnamdi Kanu that destroyed the Igbo nation and destroyed the entire Southeast, in extension part of South, and made our land a slaughter ground. But sometimes, because video never lies, that's why I've decided to bring these videos. I want to throw a little light on it, and in extension, what the Igbo governors did and what Buhari and Buratai did. Presently, when you look at what is happening in the political space of Nigeria, the current happenings of Nnamdi Kanu, the current news, Nnamdi Kanu going to court to defend himself and sacking his lawyers, the protests of Omoyele Sowore and the other Nigerians. And when you look at it, you will discover that the real people that destroyed Igbo land is this man you saw in the video you just watched, Asari Dokubo. Look at this man. He started by saying a lot of things which many of us never paid attention. But thanks be to God, video never lies. If not for this video, and I know you can still go to YouTube and Google it. Google it on YouTube. You still see it there. The video is still there on YouTube. He said, I don't know the Igbos. I don't know them. If not for the British, I will still be selling them the way my father sold them. If not for the British, I will still be selling them the way my father sold them. The man is never ashamed of his father being a slave trader, engaging in slave trade, selling his own brothers, selling his own Africans just to make money and earn a penny. The man never regretted it. The man is even boasting about it. He boasted that if not for the British, that he would still be selling the Igbos the way his father sold them. I want you to pay attention to understand where the collapse, where the anarchy in Igbo land today started. So people, even before this 21st century, has been in the game of destroying or having the intention of destroying the entire Igbo race. Said, and the man as he said, look at what he said. Look at you, the way you are dying, woto. Look at you. He's addressing the Igbos, the way you are dying, woto. That means that the killing that is going on in Igbo land, the unknown gunmen the kidnapping, and the many other vices are not just sponsored by the people we are calling IPOP. Look at the people that did it. The man is not hidden in his analysis. And it is high time we begin to take our enemies serious. It is high time we begin to take this guy serious. It's not just a mere words. It's not just a mere content. He said, look at the way you are dying, Woto. And he came back and said, I will find you anywhere you are and finish you. And on a live video, he brought out AK-47 and started threatening the entire Eastern people, entire Igbo race. Mr. Joey Bokwe, not to talk down on you, I'm speaking to you as also a fellow Igbo man. It is high time we keep politics aside and seek for the truth. And in order to find the truth, we need to leave this thing we call politics. Many people are not observing. The people that supported a Buhari government during one of the most nepotistic government we have ever experienced in Africa, if not the worst in Nigeria. Buhari, he has no regards for rule of law. He has no regards for anyone. He has no regards for anything. He don't have regards for Nigeria. And he has a bitter hatred against the Igbos. Don't take my words for it. You can search. You can research it. You can Google it. Almost every of his decisions and his policies were anti-Igbo. Look at what he said. That we are just a dot in a circle. I'm just quoting Buhari. That Igbos who are protesting, that we are being marginalized, the only reply he can give is that we are just a dot in a circle. And before you know it, he unleashed militias, Asari Dokubo and his men. He unleashed Nigerian army against the Igbos. And the rest is still a history. The man threatened the entire Igbo race with an AK-47 on a live video. He was not ashamed to do it. He said, I will find you people anywhere you are and finish you. These are the people that destroyed Igbo land, not Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has done nothing. Instead, he became a voice that resonates around Nigeria. A voice that carries the desires and the demands of every average Igbo man and even in extension, average Nigerian. Asari Dokubo and his boys, Nigerian army, are the people that destroyed, that brought anarchy to Igbo land, not to Nnamdi Kanu. Most of the times, we don't take time to observe. We don't take time to read even behind the letters. We can easily come to a conclusion. Look at the way, okay, with the protests going on, many people are not even paying attention to the protests that Showole led. But I will still do a video on that. And other people that destroyed Igbo land are the people we called Eastern governors. Let me call them. We have Umahi, we have Okorota, we have Ugwani, Ivan Ugwani of Enugu State. We have Hope Uzodinma of Imo State. We have Obiano of Anambra State. And we have Umahi of Ebonyi State. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. And maybe Johannes and Igbo that also guided them when they prescribed IPOP. We all knew how IPOP started. The only crime of Nnamdi Kanu is to sit behind his microphone and begins to talk, and begins to complain, and begins to cry about the marginalization of Igbo people, which I've been expecting till now that Nigerian government would have gone to address it. At a point, I started asking, is it easier to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya and they bring him back to Nigeria? Is it easier to do so than, or is it easier to address or to call for a dialogue? Which one is easier? But because these people are not having any intention of stopping what they are doing, their intention is to see Igbo nation destroyed. Otherwise, during this period that Nnamdi Kanu has been complaining and the broadcasting on his radio Biafra, is Nnamdi Kanu saying any other thing, if not the threat, the marginalization, the destruction of Igbo nations and their property scattered all over Nigeria? What else is Nnamdi Kanu saying? They said it's not diplomatic, it's not diplomatic. What do you call diplomacy? Compromise? What do you call diplomacy? And that's why today, truth cannot be said in Nigeria. Even religious leaders are now trying to become politically correct in their statements. Why their followers are dying. And at the end of the day, they call it diplomacy. What do you call diplomacy? Compromising? Saying that what you said, you no longer say it? Or to call darkness light and call light darkness? I know, traveling from Lagos to eastern Nigeria today, when you get to Benin, from Benin till you enter Welcome to Niger and into Anambra State, the kind of roadblock checkpoint positioned along the road. And all these things are geared towards extorting money from Igbo travelers traveling between Onitsha and Lagos. And at a point, the question that keeps resonating in my mind is, when is this trouble? When is this extortion? When is this abuse going to stop? You say anything contrary, you will be beaten. We have seen it in many occasions online, where people are abused daily, and government does nothing about it. It looks as if Igbo land is besieged from all over. Nigerian army are there, Nigerian police, DSS, in extension, Asali Dokubo and his boys. Omahi and the other eastern governors created the anarchy we are seeing. I'm asking a question. Where are the Ebubagos they flaunted when Fulani militia was marching relentlessly down east? Where are the Ebubagos? The gun and the weapons they gave them, where are those weapons? Were they able to retrieve it from them? These are part of the question we are not asking. The unknown government, Buhari government sponsored against the East, where are they today? Asari Dokubo came online to threaten an entire, and he is still working free today. Coming online to talk. He said, look at how you people are dying woto. I will find you people anywhere and finish you. And threaten the Igbo nation with AK-47. Eastern governors created the anarchy when they proscribed IPOP. What did IPOP do? The only offense of IPOP and the other Igbo people, which I'm not sympathizing with IPOP, but IPOP, are they not Igbos? Are they not Easterners? Don't they have the right to protest? Because when we call IPOP, it looks as if IPOP are people that just came from heaven or came from one nation. IPOP, are they not Igbos? Is it not people who are pained about the situation and condition of Igbo people that started answering IPOP? IPOP, is it not indigenous people? Fulani militias camped in our butches, keep slaughtering our mothers and our people on daily basis. Bandits from all over Sahel. And you say we should not complain. We knew when Buhari went to Egypt and the other part of African nations and told them to come to Nigeria, that we have enough land to accommodate them. We have so forgotten. And today we are looking for people that created anarchy. We should stop calling them Nnamdi Kanu. And other people that created this thing we called anarchy in Igbo land and turned Igbo land to a slaughter field is Nigerian police and army. They have been doing this for so long. The only thing that exposed them is this Nnamdi Kanu voice on Radio Biafra that really exposed them and exposed their dealings, that made the world and even other Nigerians to know that Igbos are being killed, our young men are being killed on a daily basis, extrajudicially. Nigerian police has been good in that, killing people without trial, coming to village to arrest and they maim, and after some time they arrest people and you will never hear about those men again and again. No trial, no nothing. When Operation Python Dance 1, 2, and 3 started, people never ask questions. These people that have been slaughtered, are they no human being? What crime have they committed? These are part of the things we need to ask questions on. Their only crime is to carry flag. And it is within their right, it is within the right of any indigenous people to seek for what? For referendum. They're not even asking to destroy Nigeria. They said, we need a referendum. Give us a referendum. We need to dialogue. Nigeria needs to be renegotiated. We want our own sovereign state called Biafra. It's not a crime. It's within the jurisdiction of international law. They are crime. They are not even waving a foreign flag. They are not waving maybe American flag or Russian flag. Their crime is that they are waving Biafran flag. And let me be honest, every Igbo man in Nigeria still see himself, average Igbo man still see himself as a Biafran, because we are not being treated like Nigerians. So what will stop us from complaining and talking about marginalization? We talk and people comes online to say we are making noise. Making noise where we cannot import anything directly to our land, where even the oil pipeline and the NNPC designs, we see ourselves being excluded from it. We see major projects in Nigeria being done and none includes Igbo land. Yet they are getting oil and other solid minerals on our land. So these are people. Look at the policies of Nigeria. Policies of this country is one of the things creating anarchy in Igbo land. Not to Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, why not address the complaints of Nnamdi Kanu and see whether if we will still have followers? You went and kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu thinking, oh, by kidnapping him, that you can quench the fuel. Are you not surprised that the whole land is littered with dead bodies? Please, I want us, as many that will get this video, to have a rethink. Who are the people that created anarchy in Igbo? Can we think twice? Can we be logical in our reasonings? When Buhari unleashed Nigerian soldiers against innocent people carrying flags, and in a single day, numbers of men, young men and women were slaughtered, what are we having in mind? And we know that those brothers, those people that died, have brothers and sisters. Won't they come seeking for revenge? How do we want to appease them? And on a daily basis, when you know that you are going to die after all, there is nothing to fear again. You will follow Nigerian police peacefully, you will be slaughtered. You come violently, you'll be slaughtered. So what else to fear? Look at this militia called Asali Dokupo. Look at the way he's addressed Igbos. And we still have government, and the man is walking free on the street. We need to start looking at these things. You may sit in your houses, sit behind your keyboard, and then laugh, and even smile, and even say, thank God it's Igbos. Yes, it may be Igbos today, but bear it in mind, it will not stop with Igbos. If we allow these people to continue with these their wicked policies as government, and they allow this militia to keep killing people and comes online to threaten Igbo natures with AK-47 and are still walking freely on the street today, you may clap for them because it has not reached your turn. But I want you to know one thing. Anything that gets to Ghana is no longer far from Nigeria. Anything that gets to Abia State is no longer far from Port Harcourt. And anything that gets to Port Harcourt is no longer far from Akwa Ibom. We need to have a rethink. Thank you.